This is Fano with an hour with the Wolfpack, and this is my segment Steppin' Out of Babylon, and this is day 40. Today's date is March 1st, 2016, and today I just did the normal diet, and then made I had a normal morning diet. Then today for lunch I had a grass-fed steak, and then I just had a bunch of liquids, and then I made a smoothie, a kefir smoothie. Then I also had a kombucha. Yeah, I mean today no real cravings. No cravings for food. Um I just think like I really think the way you focus your energy on a day to day has a big outcome on your whole perspective of life. And I was thinking about it today, and people do all these things, and I mean, I guess some of the stuff is there's a point to it, and some of the things are just like no point. Some people are just trying to build an idea or think they can change things or think they have a point, or some people just sit there and just do whatever makes them happy, even if it's like indulging in bad things or like eating ice cream all day or I don't know, watching TV or something. But I think at the end of the day, like people who don't accomplish a lot of personal things, they probably don't feel that, I don't know, like successful. I'm not talking like money success, I'm just talking about successful as in your life. But then I was thinking about the idea of life is pretty much as long as you can eat for the day, you're pretty much succeeding. So then I think about all the stuff they teach you, and I mean, really, if you just have somebody who loves you of the opposite sex and you can reproduce and you just make enough money to have food and shelter, I mean, that's all you really need. And then I think just people add in like all these things like holidays and having a better car, or having like a better house, or having all these things. Like people complicate life, and life is so simple. So I don't know. I think now I'm just gonna like simplify things and just be happy with just eating, and that's it, because that's all that really matters. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you have, or how much extra money you have, or how much debt you're in, or how much what people think about you. Like, none of it really matters as long as you're surviving and eating and you have shelter. I guess also I was like looking at people who go on vacation today. it's kind of interesting because people go on vacation and they go and like eat all this stuff, or they go and drink, or they just go and do a bunch of shit. Then they come back and they work hard. Like they spend all this time accumulating money or energy, and they go put all the energy into a trip, and they feel happy at the time. When they get back and they have like a recoil of, you know, real life is not as great as being on vacation all day. So that's why I think you just simplify your own life and just have things very simple. Then you don't really have a need to go on like a vacation. I mean, you don't really have a need to overdo things. I mean, shit, you'd be really wealthy if you just had your own garden or you had your own food source. I mean, had a source of water or a source of electricity. So I just think it's interesting what we value and what really matters. And we like sit there and do all this stuff just, pretty much just to wake up the next day and do the same thing, or the next day you get sick, or the next day you don't get sick, or the next day something else happens, and it's always just like one thing after another. So yeah, I'm just gonna deal with that. I'm kind of tired today. So this is Fano, and this is my segment Stepping Out of Babylon, and this is day 40, and today's date is March 1st, 2016, and I hope everyone lives with love and compassion, because if you don't love yourself, then you can't love anyone else.